You said that more disappointing for you as a group than the European semi-final?
I've always thought back to losing to Toulouse in a European final my second year here, and there's nothing worse than losing in a semi-final. I think even worse than a final. Yeah, saving our worst performance of the season to the last game isn't going to make for a short or exciting summer.
What's the most disappointing aspect of the performance?
You know, we talk about getting the basics right, and not doing that is always frustrating. We talked about not giving them a fast start, or in reverse, us starting well. We did that, and then, similar to the Cardiff game, we leaked 3 quick turnover tries. You know, all round 1 to 15 composure in the second half. You know, it wasn't good enough against a team like Scarlets, even with 14 men, and you know, old cliche, full credit to them. You know, they dogged it out with 14 guys, and have been an informed team, coached by a very good coach. So, you know, full credit to them going forward.
How frustrating was that second half, Lisa, when you knew you had to get points on the board, but you just couldn't seem to find any goals in that defence?
It's going to be a long review, and we look up and probably see a lot of the space in the backfield that we didn't utilise. And they defended as a full line, which a lot of teams have started to do against us. So it's disappointing that we had compounded error upon error on top of that also. So it's going to be a gloomy review come next week.
You said the show this group has a long way to go. Like, obviously a lot of optimism around the season justified yourself. Those 2 games in the show.
Yeah, look, I think, you know, it's been a really long season. You know, 51 players used in our squad. We encouraged all the young guys to step up, and, you know, way back in Treviso in round 1, and there's been so many positives out of the season. But, you know, here at Leinster, we pride ourselves in finishing and chasing trophies, and, you know, we have to learn from this for the better of the group. You know, some guys aren't going to play in a Leinster jersey again, so it's a sad way for them to go out. You know, I know the younger guys will learn from the last month that we've had, because it hurts, and it's going to hurt all summer. And you have to take learnings from it, and it has to hurt if we want to get better. And I'm 100% confident in the group we have going forward that we'll take learnings from these tough days.
Your old teammate Brian O'Driscoll, I heard him talking a few weeks ago saying about, you know, when you're in these situations, you lose these crucial games, and taking that hurt and trying to get the young guys to remember what it feels like when you win the future games. Is that something as well you've encouraged them to do?
Yeah, it was a pretty lonely feeling standing in the middle of the pitch in Lyon in the European semi-final, and we said out there in the middle of the field we didn't want to have that feeling again. Let me tell you, it's 10 times worse losing a semi-final on the RDS in front of our home crowd. So rightly so, it's going to hurt, and so it should. Because if it doesn't hurt, then we're never going to take learnings from it. But I know this group has taken massive strides this year, and it'll hurt all summer long. Some guys have got a bit more rugby to go, some don't. And hopefully that fuels the drive to not feel like this again.